Storytime with Uncle Rome. Today's my first episode of Storytime with Uncle Rome. For those of you that don't read, this will be a really easy way to listen. And eventually I'll have this in audio as well. There once was a boy who lived in a big city. He was a good student and had lots of friends. And to them, he was very cheerful and happy because he was always smiling and joking around. But deep down inside was a different story. The boy struggled with fear, anxiety, and at times depression. There were things in his life that he just didn't know how to control, and it caused him to have many sleepless nights and gloomy days. Then, one day, he decided to visit a forest outside of the city, just to get away. While walking in the forest and taking in all the sights, he saw bunnies, deers, and beautiful vibrant flowers and plants. Then, as he was walking, he tripped over something in the dirt, and it made a sound. It was like a ringing sound, but with a different tone than he's ever heard before. As he looked down, he noticed a bump in the dirt, and he immediately started to dig with his hands. And after about 20 seconds of digging, he pulled out the object, and it was a round shape, filled with dirt all the way to the brim. And he noticed right away that it was a very old brass bowl, almost ancient. As he pulled out the clots of dirt, he left the cool, moist dirt under his nails and his skin. He felt the small pieces of stone. It was as if he was feeling it all for the first time. He couldn't remember the last time he played in dirt. It actually felt good. He only remembered growing up so fast. The last decade just flew by, and it seemed to be filled with textbooks, video games, and smartphones. He spent very little time in the outdoors, and this felt great, like the first days of summer when he was a kid. As he cleaned off the brass bowl with his shirt, the bowl started to sing. It was a beautiful tone that he has never heard before, and every time that he used his shirt to polish it, it gave off a sound, something like a mix between a harp and a flute. He sat there in the forest, cleaning his bowl for hours, lost in the sounds that it had played for him. And when he noticed it was getting dark, he got up to go home, but he realized he was lost. To make matters worse, he realized his phone didn't have reception in the forest. He started to feel that clenching feeling of panic that was so familiar to him as he tried to retrace his steps. But after a while, he just gave up and decided to hang out there till the morning. As he sat down on a fallen log, an old bearded man appeared out of what seemed like thin air. As the old man approached the boy noticed his facial expressions, and his facial features were warm and gentle. He felt his energy, and right away he knew he was kind. He wasn't sure how he knew, but he just felt it. The boy asked the old man, "Are you lost?" And the old man just giggled and said, "I am right where I need to be." The boy was taken back by the weird statement of the strange but kind old man. He wondered, who can live in the forest? And then the old man said, "Young man, you seem to be holding on to something that belongs to me." The boy looked down and realized that he was holding the shiny brass bowl that he was cleaning and enjoying the last few hours. When the boy realized he would have to give it back, tears welled up in his eyes, because for the first time in a long time, he felt at peace for that whole day while playing the magical music of the brass bowl. The old man asked, "What's wrong? Why are you crying?" The boy told him about his anxiety, his panic attacks, his sleepless nights, and how he came to the forest just to get away. And now, he's lost. He also told the old man that this was the first time in a long time that he felt at peace, because the bowl played such beautiful music while he cleaned it. The old man smiled, and he said, "What if I taught you how to play the same music, but from your own heart?" The old man went on, "These songs and techniques were taught to me by my master, and his master was taught by another master, and onwards for thousands of years. With practice, these songs will bring your mind, body, and spirit back into balance, and help you experience joy. You just have to practice them every day with discipline." The boy agreed, and they sat together all night learning the techniques. When the sun started to rise, the old man bid the boy farewell, and magically the boy's phone service reappeared as soon as the old man was out of sight. Weird. The boy thought it was weird, but he figured it was a weird night anyway, so he just shrugged it off. When the boy got home, his parents were both sitting on the couch, looking very worried. And right away they asked him, "What happened? We were so worried about you. Are you okay?" But as soon as they got a good look at the boy, their expressions turned to surprise, because he wasn't scared, or worried, or sad. He just looked at peace. The boy smiled at them and said, "I was lost, but now I'm found. Mom, Dad, everything is okay. I missed you too, and I love you so much, and I will tell you all about it when I wake up in a few hours. But for now, I would like to get some sleep." He gave them both a big hug, and he went up to his room to sleep. When he woke up, he felt refreshed, and right away, he went to practice the techniques the old man taught him. After a few weeks of daily practice, his anxiety and depression completely disappeared. He felt clear-headed and warm-hearted for the first time in a long time. As he grew older, he made it a habit to pay this gift forward and teach people that crossed his path these ancient techniques that this old man taught him. He went on to transform the lives of thousands of people who struggled with anxiety and depression. If you're struggling with anxiety and depression, this story is for you. It's just one of many that I am writing. And I hope that this story speaks to your heart. I love you guys, and I hope that you have a beautiful day.